What's up, guys? This is Ryan Joe, and I'm going to show you the 5th battle from Clan Wars Saturday. As you can see, this one's going to be a little bit different because they actually have 2 cabs. This is actually going to more highlight what you will do wrong with the strategy. First, again, like we were always doing, everyone's trying different roles. This is the first match we've all really played together for Stay, and everyone's trying new ships. AA Recon, mostly a battleship player, playing a destroyer. Lieutenant Walls, mostly a cruiser player, playing the battleship. Everyone's kind of trying out a new thing, and you can see that 4 of us are in rentals. They have 3 people in rentals, but they have 2 cabs. So, again, same strategy. Keep your group together mostly. You got the 1 cab pushing here, and you got the rest of your group together at B. Now, this is going to get complicated. This cab strategy that we have here, it only works if you're going to be successful in engaging and disengaging. They have 2 cabs. 2-1, 2 cabs versus 1 cab. You have to be very competent and comfortable with your specific skill in yourself. Because it's likely that they'll both go right to C. They'll go together, they'll wolf pack it, they'll come right at me, and I need to disengage and try and get back with my group. They could easily take C. But while I'm dealing with 2 cabs, that means it's 5 versus 6 up north, and they don't have cabs up there. That means I'm distracting 2 ships. If that happens, then your role is to distract. It's not to kill, it's not to win. I mean, of course you're going to try, but you got to try and let your team win. But that's not what happened here. What actually happened was they sent a cruiser here, possibly more than one. That Moskva's over here, and remember when in the first video I said make mismatches in your favor, not the enemy's. Right now, it's a mismatch in their favor. Moskva versus Cab. Moskva's gonna win, majority of the time. And now it's a Zhao and Moskva versus me. This is where it's, hey, time to get out of here, this is not right, move back. Guess what that means up north? It's 6 versus 5. They have an advantage up here, and I'm distracting them down here. Moskva used radar. Guess what that means? I'm going to shoot at him. I'm going to shoot at him for a few seconds while his radar is on cooldown. I got lucky, first volley fire. I'm now disengaging because guess what? His radar's going to be up by the time that the disengaging's happening. A few more seconds and it's gone. Just like that. This is what I'm talking about recognizing what you're doing and being able to disengage safely. He put his fire out. I'm going to try and jump on that. I want to set a fire on him again. I want a full-time fire. And I got one. Look at that. That means that Moskva is going to be hurting. And I'm going to stay right there at that range. Again, disengaging. Going to let my detectability go back down to 9.7. And I'm going to bother him. Right now, that Moskva is pissed that he is not easily winning this battle. There's his fire. I'm detected because I got too close. That's on me, but I'm going to get behind this island. That's a safety net right behind the island. He won't be able to do much. There, I'm safe again. But somehow, this Moskva just hit me for 20k HP. That's something I did not plan for, and it got me in a way that I couldn't really recuperate from. I'm now trying to disengage from this cab. I'm not going to shoot. I'm trying to disappear. This is a 3 versus 1, and unfortunately Unfortunately, the Zao got me. Tried to dodge it, couldn't do it. But there's 3 ships down there. My team has the advantage up north. They have to push and they have to kill people real fast. They have to. They are way too down south at C. They have the advantage at A, and we are at a disadvantage in total right now because, again, I failed what I was meant to do. I failed. There's no other way to put it. So now my team needs to get that and go back at it. Guess what happened over here? Lieutenant Wallace overextended by a lot. He is out by himself. Baruka's trying to get to him, save him with smoke, let him turn around. And it's these kind of battles that you really have to pay attention to. Let's look at this cap. 5k health. Don't let ships get away with low health. Kill him. Finish those kills. He's going to come back with heals, and he's going to be at higher health. You just missed an opportunity to get rid of that ship. You can see Jester still pushing A. Since their entire force is almost all at C, it's a good advantage for us. AA Recon's moving to support Jester. Remember too, random radio person finder, radio location, it is amazing. It is one of those great things that really help in battle when you're not entirely sure where those destroyers are at. Jester's running radio location for our group. You need at least 1, if not 2 people running radio location. He's capping A, Recon's coming to help. Remember there was that low health cab and another destroyer by A. There they both are. They got spotted. Guess what? Cab's coming towards A, the other one's not. Like I said, Cab, he healed up. And it's been a while, so he's probably going to be healing up again here soon. And each one of the Cab's heals are about 3,500 HP. But you have to try and get those kills. You gotta be accurate with your shots. And again, don't be afraid to take damage, but do be afraid of getting killed. It's okay to tank a little bit, no matter what your ship is. You should be able to have the skills to survive what you need to survive. You should be able to survive anything for 20 seconds. That's how long it takes for you to redisappear. If you get real competent, real good in your skill, you should be able to survive for 45 seconds no matter what. You should be able to survive a Des Moines radar. That's the goal. You may not survive by much, but you should be able to survive that. And recognize that if you're at low health, your role in the battle changes. Instead of a straight-on brawler, you might become the sneaky one to slip around back because you're not very combat ready, combat effective. You can see that Cab healed again. He's back at 800 or 8,700 health, right where he was before Scorpia actually shot him. And Scorpia actually just took some citadels from Moscow, and he's taking more. Here comes their Cab, comfortably at the Shimikazes. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You got 2 versus 1. He can't angle both of you. All you have to do, hit your shots. He is in rudder lock. He turned. He stopped turning. You gotta hit your shots here. It's 2 versus 1. You make that Cab pay. There is no way or no reason those shells should be missing. It happens. Cabs are hard to hit, but those are the kind of little battles that my hockey coach would have said, hey, if you don't go to the corner and get that puck, That's letting them have it. You're letting them win the small battles. You have to win your battles. Every single one. And that's what it's all about. You can see Recon kind of panic torped again, but that's okay. At least this time they're a little more spread out. But he stopped shooting a little bit, and Jester had to tank a little too much. And that cap's still alive. Boruka did a great job. He killed the cab on the other side. Fortunately, now that Jester is dead, it's a 1 versus 2. Not something a Shimakaze can really handle. It's just not going to happen. But a Recon just took a huge chunk out of their Shimakaze. Guess what that means? Kill the thing at lowest health. You want to take guns out. He needs to be focusing on the Shimakaze. The fastest way to get rid of guns is how to win.
The enemy is about to win.
Unfortunately, that's not really a winnable battle. Tried. It could have most definitely worked, but it just didn't. And it's gonna happen. You're not always gonna win, but you gotta try. Didn't quite get the kills. They're at a huge advantage now. They got more ships, more caps, more points. They have a lot of ships at low health though. I'm pretty sure at this point the match is slowly gonna go away and it's gonna be in their favor again and end without much more happening. You can actually look at Robert right now. He's at full health. Being at full health actually is kind of a disadvantage to our team. It means that you've let one person get killed, basically. Say you gave 20,000 of your hit points to one of your teammates that is dead. Now we have twice as many guns, and they're still both very capable of taking on battles. So that's why it's very important to switch out. Let other people tank. Keep it rotating. Don't let one person tank because sooner or later they're going to die. You got to let them recuperate. Get back in it. That's actually something very World of Warcrafty or RuneScape or any kind of MMORPG kind of deal where there's tanks. But the tank isn't always the tank. You rotate. Give the tank a chance to recuperate. Let someone else step in a role. It's backup tank, tank 2, etc. Same thing in World War ships. It all works. And you just need to be comfortable with that rotation.